Hello, my name is Juliet Decron, and today I'm going to be talking about why trigger warnings and art do not mix. So, art has always been a very powerful medium for expressing your emotions, for sparking thought provoking conversations, and just challenging what's normal for society overall. Art is also everywhere around us. It's the houses we drive by, it's the nature we walk through, it's the pictures hung up in my room, it's the shirt I'm wearing, it's literally 99% of us. And overall, art has been included in everything, basically 99% of everything that was made. Over the years, I must say a lot of controversy has risen from art pieces. Trigger warnings have also become very, very normalized, and people have become much more adamant about adding them to art pieces. An example is Piss Christ. It's not as bad as it sounds. It was made by filling a clear container with the P. His name is Andreas Serrano, I believe, and he placed a plastic crucifix in the container that he peed in, and he took a picture, and it was put in an art gallery, and people were completely taken away by this piece of art. And um I read in this article called, it's this website called smarthistory.org, and it talks about what he really meant when he made the art piece. And he wanted to show the violence and the ugliness of the crucifixion. So he did have good intentions with what he wanted to express with the art piece. He wasn't an anti-Christian. He wasn't trying to disrespect anyone. That's just simply his form of trying to express himself. And it was taken wrong by people who were offended and didn't want to see the true meaning of what he was trying to depict for everybody else. Another problem, or another reason people want to put trigger warnings on certain types of art, is for nudity. A lot of art has a lot of nudity because the body is art. And one very basic example, and this I got this censorship, I'm sorry, has been around for so long. And there's this article I also read. I got most of my pictures from there, and it's called the Art and Culture Censorship Timeline. And this picture is an album cover from the 90s, because again, music is art. It's an album cover from the 90s, and it's, as you see, it's a whole bunch of butts on the screen. And it was banned for just being inappropriate, for just nudity. And another big problem with um, nudity is for the children. That a lot of adults are concerned for their children and how inappropriate this might be. But why should children be filtered from something that they need to understand, that they need to understand to protect themselves? They need to, it's essential for them to learn and understand, like, parts that should be hidden, and parts that are allowed to be revealed, because it's for their safety. People, a lot of inappropriate relationships happen with these kids when they're younger, and they don't know it's wrong or right because no one has taught them, no one has pointed it out. And again, with this picture specifically, it's butts on a beach. Kids will go to a beach and they will see a whole bunch of butt cheeks. They'll see their mothers, if anything. But it's something they see regardless, and if they don't see it now, they will see it eventually. So I feel like coming in and using that it's inappropriate for their age as an excuse, it's a naked man running around a park is different than just a statue um sitting elegantly on a park bench. It's just their intentions are different. The A man running around, he doesn't have good intentions for anyone, but a statue was meant to, it's for the sore eye to see, it's to understand and be fond of. um Another thing is, art is an expression. Art is a form of expression and communication. So let's say a mute person, someone who can't speak, they use writing. Writing is a form of expression. It's a form of art. they use writing as a way to communicate with other people and express themselves. So if they write down something that you're not very fond of or you don't like, you're not gonna ban them or tell them to put a trigger warning to what they're writing because it offended you. No, you're gonna sit there, you're gonna say something about it, but you're gonna live with it and you're gonna learn from it. That's how I would expect us to take art instead of being offended by it or from getting triggered by it. We would take it, understand it, and learn from it. These two pictures, this is the tumbling woman. This was a picture that was also banned and it had art censorship. And this one, the picture next to it, it says a man was lynched by police yesterday, and this was a proposal made by Dred Scott. This was around 2016. This is a terrible thing to ban. This picture and what this message is, with the writing in the picture, it shows that it's so important to to just show people the real and the raw. It's so important. And overall, like, this was banned because it was protecting people who were in charge of this offense, and that they shouldn't be protected. What they did was wrong, and they need to learn from it. And that goes back to what I was saying earlier. But overall, art challenges and confronts people's creativity and their opinions. And I just believe that everybody should walk into, especially when seeing art, they should walk with an open mind and allow themselves to create and to appreciate and just be open to different opinions and be have different perspectives of certain expressions instead of being closed-minded. And overall, just go into everything without being scared, and go in with confidence, and go in with wanting to learn something. Thank you.